Hi, my name is Jerome Yaovi Onipede, and I'm actually your favorite personal matchmaker. I've heard a lot of people actually say that I'm good at what I do, and if what they actually mean is that um, I'm able to get people together, to get married, I actually do a great job, a very thorough job to make sure people get married, then I think they're right at that. Now, but the truth is this: it comes with experience. I've done this for many years, and it actually comes with experience. One of the things that I actually do not do when it comes to people that are single and searching is this. When it comes to that word single, I never ever generalize. Never. And the reason is this. You need to understand that there are singles and there are singles. So I don't generalize, I actually categorize. And why do I need to do that? Why do I have to put people, single people, in different categories? Because we have different types of single. If you do not understand the different types of single, you're going to have a lot of issues in actually helping single people to actually get married. And one of the areas where I have been, I've been very successful at this is because I actually know the different types of single people. I'll give you an instance. For example, you have people that are 20 years to 30 years. These are single people too. But at the end of the day, you have to understand challenges of every single person or single people in different categories. What are their challenges? 20 years to 30 years? Most of the time they have limited life experience, although they think they know it all. But the truth is this: they have limited life experience. And most of the time they have very unrealistic expectations when it comes to choosing a life partner. So when you understand their challenges, then you begin to understand the kind of approach you want to take with them. And then, but what about if you go to those who are from 30 years now, 30 years to, 30 years to like forever? This set of people already are beginning to feel very uncomfortable for the fact that they're not married yet. They have their challenge as well. They're beginning to, a lot of times, actually even think they have a level of baggage that they're beginning to develop. They're also feeling uncomfortable about, this marriage thing. Should I be married really? If I was supposed to be married, why am I not married till this time? So they have questions. A lot of that. They don't look like that. But then you'll be able to find out when you go deeper with this set of people. They're also single. Now, what about the divorced single, the single person that is also divorced? At this point in time, this set of people have their own kind of challenges. If you do not know their challenges, you're not going to know the kind of approach that you have to take in working with them. For example, they have emotional scars, and they have fears as well. Will I make the same mistake again? The mistake I've made, the first time. Do I want to repeat the same mistake? How will I not be able to make this mistake all over again? They have those fears as well, amongst other challenges. If you do not understand their challenges, you will not know the kind of approach you need to take to be able to become successful in getting them married at the end of the day. Then you have those who are widowed. So you have the widowers, you have the widow. These people, a lot of people have not paid careful attention to those who are widowed. People that are widowed always feel very guilty when it comes to wanting to choose a life partner or wanting to even find love again or wanting to try love again. They feel very guilty. They also feel like they're betraying their spouse. Their late spouse. And so they're going through the struggle, but then they want to get married again, but they're going through the struggle. If you don't understand the challenges that has to do with these people, you will not know the kind of approach. And this is where I come in. I come in to understand these challenges. I come in to also know, okay, this is the approach I'm going to take. And this is one of the reasons why I've been very successful in getting the different categories of single married. Do we leave out the single parents? Do we? Should we? Even when we come to single parents, we look at different categories of single parents. Different categories. But this is not the time to talk about that. But for a single parent already has a great challenge in trying to make sure that his or her children, that's why it's a single parent, has children. His or her children are well catered for, well provided for. Will I find a man or woman who's going to accept my children and love them like he's going to love me or she's going to love me? They have those challenges. And you have to be able to understand these different types of challenges for these different categories of single people if you're going to get them married. And these challenges, I understand. Sometimes the people you are dealing with don't even understand these challenges. You have to sit with them, you have to help them to define it. And then they're enlightened. They begin to understand. No wonder it's been so difficult for me to get married. First of all, I actually generalized myself as just being a single person. And now I'm beginning to understand that I'm different. I'm not just any kind of single person. I have to understand my status as being single. I have to understand my challenges. And then, like you do, Jerome, you know the right kind of approach. And honestly, I do. What about those with health challenges who are single? Most of the time, they want to get married as well. But would you accept them? Can you understand them? Can you understand what they're going through? Will you be able to live with them and love them genuinely? Not because of what you want from them, but because what the kind of love you've come to give to them. So you know what? When people come to me for matchmaking, I do not rush into just matching people. I need to go through a consulting session with them. The consulting session, I'll tell you this, the consulting session is paid for. But the truth is this, it is not the matchmaking package. Everything starts with a consulting session. When I sit with you, I want to understand what are the challenges that is coming before me and what kind of approach I'm going to use to actually get you to succeed in this journey of finding your love, the love of your life, and actually being able to get married successfully and live happily ever after. This is what I do. But then we're not going to get this done unless you're serious about wanting to get married and want to go through the procedure, want to understand the process enough to realize that the process is actually good for you. Because at the end of the day, you want to get married, right? That's exactly what I want to do for you. Help you to get married. So guess what? Get in touch right now. Get in touch. Send me an email. Send me an email on Jerome. It's Jerome at jeromestalking.org. Send me an email on Jerome at jeromestalking.org. Or perhaps you want to send me a WhatsApp a message. So all you have to do is go on WhatsApp. I'm on WhatsApp with the number 09099992684. I'll take that number again. 09099992684. I answer all my messages. I actually reply all my messages by myself. This is a very sensitive thing. And guess what? My job is here to make sure that you get married. And you will get married. Because you and I will go through this journey and we'll find your partner together. Get in touch with me.